Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us on the project pitch presentation on Smart Study Space Finder. My name is Hasib. Along with me is Jaden and Dempster. Starting off, imagine the problem that you are at uni and you need to know if there's any space available in the library or not. So you'll walk all the way and find that there's no space available. It's frustrating. The reason we reached at this problem is because we did a survey and asked QUT students what they did if they couldn't find any space available on campus. Well, the majority of them they went home, and we certainly want to optimize that thing and allow the students to stay on campus and study and find space for to study. How we are going to tackle this problem? Well, we are going to use IoT devices that will be using Arduino devices with sensors, and these sensors will give us the raw data that will be processed by Arduino, and it can be sent to an mobile app or a board that can give us the number of spaces that we have available. I'll move on to Jaden.
So first off, we're going to look at some user scenarios and user personas. These help the designers, us, know what our users are looking for, how the product will be used, and who will be using our product. So first off, we've got this user persona named Tim McKenzie. He's about 20 years old, he's male, he's a full-time student, and he's studying a double degree of engineering and IT. In this quotation here, Tim says he likes to catch the bus to uni because it takes about 20 minutes. When he's at uni, he likes to sit by himself and study. He hates wasting time trying to find a seat because he has a lot of work to get done. So now that we know what Tim is like, we're going to go through like a scenario with Tim. So Tim goes to the V Block library. He sees he's going to study there. He goes to level 2. There's no seats available. He spends the next 10 minutes trying to find a seat at level 5 and level 4, and goes up to level 6, and still no seats are available to him. He then has the idea where he's going to check the app. He looks on the app and sees that V Block there is nothing available. He sees S Block there's 30 seats available, so he thinks, right, I'm going to head to S Block. While he's heading to S Block, he's thinking, I can't stop wasting time, I need to get to work. Gets into S Block, and there's a seat there right for him. He said, yeah, thank God there's a seat. Sits down, starts watching YouTube like we all do. So next we're going to go through a small literature review to see what's already been made. So there's one commercial product out there known as Occupy. It uses proximity sensors underneath the desks so that it can detect whether or not the seat has been taken. There's also another student project completed at UCL, University College of London, which uses temperature sensors on the roof. We also did a quick patent search and found that there was multiple patents for library vacant seats. They use Wi-Fi density, proximity sensors on the desk, and pressure sensors, and also video, machine learning and machine object detection. Which is very similar to what we want to do and how we're going to be doing it. So I'm going to pass on to Dempster to go over the technical design.
And today I will discuss about our scope and limitation and proposed solution. In order to incorporate a more user-centered design, we conducted an online survey which had 9 questions in them. The questions were a mix of scale, multiple choice, and open-ended. The first question that I would like to emphasize is how long does it usually take to find a study space during peak times? And only 10.7% of our respondents said that they could find a study space straight away. Scope, what I have here is a Venn diagram which shows our scope. We will develop a solution for a single table only, maximum of 5 seats. We would have a mobile app, an indicator, a wireless transmitter, some rechargeable batteries, an Arduino for the microcontroller, and a sensor as well. Due to time constraints, we would avoid developing a solution for an entire building for students sitting on the floor, and due to safety reasons, we would avoid AC mains. However, if we have some time left, we would develop a battery management feature. a noise level detection, and a seat finder. Moving on to the solution, we came up with 4 options to detect the number of available seats. We could use object detection, pressure sensor, ultrasonic sensor, or a temperature sensor. To avoid solution bias, we created a decision matrix which helped us decide that the ultrasonic sensor as the most effective solution. Here is a diagram of our solution. The devices would either be installed on the chair or underneath the table. It will then transmit data into a central hub, while a microphone would detect the sound pressure inside the room. The hub will then upload data into a website or into a mobile app as well. And for those who don't have the app, they can simply go in front of the room and a serial display will indicate the number of available seats.
Thank you very much for that, Dempster. As you can see, this here is our project timeline. We have allocated 8 weeks for the whole project. It comprises of 6 different stages, starting from the start, the design, procurement, prototyping, troubleshooting, and closing. We put in troubleshooting in case we run into any kind of troubles or bugs in the system that we'll have to work out. And all the phases have different milestones. We'll be moving on from milestone to milestone towards the accomplishment of the project. And once we have reached the closing, we will have to assess how close the project was to our original timeline. If it is relatively close, we can say it was a successful project. Moving on to the conclusion of this pitch, this will not only increase the effectiveness and efficiency of a student for their study, it will allow them to better manage their time and give them some space to some more time to study instead of looking around for the seats and everything. And since this is an IoT based system, it can have applications in various different industries and various different places that that can be used and utilized in many ways. Thank you very much for attending our pitch, and we'll be signing off. Thanks again.